What is up, everybody? My name is Bailey and welcome back to another one of my videos. In this video, I have a curved monitor light for you guys to review from the company Melifo. Now this one was Amazon's bestseller. This is for a curved monitor. I do have a 49-inch curved monitor from Samsung, so I had to get a curved monitor light. There's a lot of monitor lights on Amazon, but they weren't for curved monitors. So this one from Melifo should get the job done. So I wanted to unbox this for you guys, set it up on my monitor and show you guys what it looks like and whether or not it's worth it. Now this one from Melifo is on the pricier end. It's at about $119 for this monitor light. However, they do have a basic version for about $59. Now that one doesn't have all the features this one has, but if you wanted to get your curved monitor a monitor light, you can pick that one up. It just doesn't have certain capabilities that this one has, which I'll go over in a little bit. So let's go ahead and show you guys the box. This is the box that it came in from Amazon. The back of it just shows the model number as well as what it's made out of. So the model number is the GJS-D010. It's made out of aluminum. And then you can see the temperature color is from 2900 Kelvin to 6000 Kelvin, and the weight it's sitting at 560 grams. So let's go ahead and unbox this and show you guys everything that comes inside of the box. Flip this over. So once you open it up here, this is everything that comes inside of the box. So on the right side, it's going to show you the customer support email if you need to reach out to them. You can go ahead and set that to the side. And then this is going to be the manual, which I will go over in a little bit when I set this up so that I know how to use it. And then under that, this is the one thing that gets included in the Pro version, which is the more expensive version. It's this little puck. This puck sits on top of your desk, and it's a wireless puck that connects to the monitor light. You turn it left and right to adjust the brightness level and to also change the mode, since this does come with the RGB lights on it, since I am paying a little bit more. So if you guys care for the RGB lights or care for this puck, which I do care, instead of having to reach on top of my monitor to turn off the light, I just want to use the puck to turn it off or to turn down the brightness. So let's set the puck to the side. And then on the left over here, it's going to include your cables inside of this box. So it's a USB-A to a USB-C cable that is to plug in the monitor bar on top of your monitor into a power source. So if you're plugging it into your computer, you can plug it directly in with the USB-A, or if you need to plug it into a wall adapter, you will need to pick up the wall adapter separately, it seems like. And then in the middle right here, this is the monitor bar. So taking off all of the protective sleeving here. This is what it looks like. So this will be the bottom of the monitor bar. That's where the lights are. And you can see that it is a medium-sized monitor bar. I wish I had my tape measure here to show you guys how long it was. Let me actually grab one to show you. So I got a tape measure here. Let's just measure this light bar. So it's sitting at about 21 inches. To put it in comparison, my monitor is about 46 inches from the left to the right side. So this is about half of that. So this won't cover up the full monitor, but for the most part, it'll cover up the main portion of the monitor, as I only use the middle portion the majority of the time when I'm using my monitor. So just so you know the size for it, it's about the 22 or the 21 inches. So once you stick it onto the monitor, you have this clasping mechanism right here. There's a rubber material on the bottom to grip it onto your monitor. There's one on top right here. It's kind of like a webcam. If you have a webcam, it just sticks onto the top of your monitor and clasps down on the back of the monitor to stay secured on the top. And then on the back right here, you can see there's one port. This port is the USB-C port, so you'll use the cable, plug that into here, and then plug it into a power source. So I'm actually going to do that right now. Let's grab this cable. Let's plug in this USB-C in the very back. And then I'm gonna plug it into a USB-A port. So that's what it's gonna look like. That's the top of the bar. So it will illuminate a little bit of the light on the top of your monitor. And then on the bottom, that's what the light looks like. So right now I don't have the puck paired to it. I'll have to do that here in a little bit, but to turn on the puck, you'll have to use the battery, which they do include, to power up the puck itself. So what you'll have to do is grab the puck. To put the battery in on the puck itself, so you're gonna have to locate the bottom portion of the puck. So the bottom portion is the portion where there's a sticky side right here. So if you pull off this tab, there's a little grip right here that actually sticks onto your table. And then on the other side, there's gonna be instructions if you ever forget on how to use the puck itself. But looking at the bottom, so the grippier side, there's actually a small little icon. The camera focuses right there. I'm actually gonna pull this off for you guys just to show you. So there's an arrow going to the left and the right, and to pop this out to put the battery in, you gotta turn it counterclockwise. So you just push on this part right here to the left, and then it'll snap, and then this piece comes out like so, and that's where you put the battery in. It looks like there's already a battery in there, so the battery they give you is an extra battery. So that's pretty nice of them. So just pull this tab, and then I'm gonna put this back into here, just do the opposite until it snaps in place, and now it doesn't come out. So now it is powered on. Right out of the box, it is already synced. So I'm actually going to turn this off. So there's a couple instructions on here. Let me actually show you guys what the instructions say. So if you short press this top part, it's going to turn the monitor light on and off. So I'm assuming you just press it once, shuts off, press it again, and it'll turn on. And then if you actually press and turn it clockwise, the monitor color and temperature should change. So if you press and turn, you see how it changes the temperature levels. It might be hard to pick up on the camera, but it's going from a warmer color to a white balance color. So I'll just show you guys that once I put it on my monitor and turn off the lights. And then if you turn it clockwise, that just reduces the brightness. And then if you turn up the brightness, you turn it to the right, press and hold it, it should turn on this RGB light at the very top. So now you have the RGB lighting on your monitor. If you double click, it's gonna switch from the ambient light mode. These are the modes for the ambient lighting. This one seems like it just uses your voice or any sound it picks up from the monitor bar. So every time I talk, it's gonna light up the bar like so. If you don't like that, you just change the ambient light mode by double clicking. And you can change it to either staying solid, keeping it how it is with the color, or there's this mode right here. It looks like it just flickers. And then this mode is the microphone pickup. So there's three modes: one that stays on with RGB lights, one that fades in and out, and the other one is with the voice activated. So those are all of the button presses for the puck itself. I'm gonna go ahead and set this up on my computer and show you guys what it looks like on a 49-inch monitor. So here is a light bar on my 49-inch Samsung monitor. The monitor compared to the light bar looks massive, but you can see that the light bar does sit in the middle section of the monitor. Right now it is turned on, so it does have that white light on there. If you want to turn it off, press the button once, light turns off. So now you're using like a normal monitor, pressing it once again, turns on, and then it illuminates your desk so you can see your keyboard, or if you're working on something, then you can actually see what you're working on. If you want to turn down the brightness, just turn it to the left and the brightness goes down. And then if you turn it the other way, it actually brings up the brightness like so. One thing I noticed is that this sticky pad on the bottom gets dusty. I've only used it for maybe 10 minutes and it's already not even grippy anymore. So that's one thing that I don't like about it, is that it's not super grippy after a prolonged, or actually not even a prolonged period of time. But once you start using it, that grip is going to fade away almost immediately. If you want to change the temperature level, you press and turn it to the left. It'll make the light warmer, so you can see that it does add that nice warm tone to it, like an orange tone. So if you're using the computer at night, I typically like using a warmer tone. During the day, I like to use that white light, so you just turn it the opposite way. It's kind of weird to press and turn, but now it's back to that white light. If you press and hold the button, it'll actually turn on these RGB lights at the very top. So press and hold. There's the RGB lights. So this is one of the modes. It just transitions like so, and you can see that it does add the light to the wall right there. It doesn't look like it's a lot right now. That's because I have some lights turned on behind me and it's during the day. But at nighttime, I think it will look pretty nice with the ambient lighting in the background. And then obviously you can change the modes by double clicking. So if you wanted the voice activated mode, that's what it looks like. So if you're standing further away and you're talking, this is what it essentially looks like. But I probably wouldn't use this voice activated mode. I think it's a little gimmicky. If anything, I would just turn it off or leave it on the regular mode where it just stays on. So those are all the features of this puck, as well as this monitor bar. If you guys want to pick one of these up, I will leave the cheapest link to Amazon down below in the description. Obviously, if you want to save a little bit of money, you can get the basic version. That's going to give you not as many features. It won't give you this puck, unfortunately. I pretty much paid the extra money for this puck. I didn't really care for the RGB lights, but I guess it's a cool feature to add, as I am paying a little bit more for this monitor light bar. But this puck is pretty much what I paid for. I think it's cool that I can adjust the temperature levels as well as the brightness with just a couple turns instead of having to reach up top to change it. So I think it's well worth, 50 more bucks to get that puck. I think it's a cool add-on to this monitor bar. If you guys enjoyed this video, hopefully it helped you guys. Please smash the like button down below. If you guys have any questions at all regarding this monitor light bar or this puck or anything I mentioned in the video, drop it down in the comment section down below. And like always, I'll catch you guys all in the next video. Peace.